Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Broke72. This said that really weird, but this is another video about the 7 Deadly Sins. Yeah, it's kind of the series I've been making videos on for now, but I will start making Dragon Ball videos again. Well, a good mashup of Dragon Ball and 7 Deadly Sins videos again. I just want to make this video and talk about Meliodas, and is he a Naruto clone or a Naruto ripoff? And, no, he's not. I'll just answer that right now, but I'm going to go into why, because I've seen so many people who like to just take a character from a different series and compare that to a more popular, older series and say that, oh, this series is ripping it off. They're a clone and a ripoff at the same time. Like what happens with Black Clover, My Hero Academia, what people even say about Naruto compared to Dragon Ball. And it's just a very silly thing to do, because these big-time mangaka, these big-time authors and creators, they love it when the newer creators are saying that they are the ones that inspired them. They love to hear that stuff. So even the creators of their own series, they don't really care like the fandom does in the West. And so I'm gonna try and just talk about, why Naruto and Meliodas are compared. It's because it starts off, they're two young blonde boys with good talent, and both in a battle shonen series, slightly similar personalities, and both have the ability to make clones. Yeah, such a clone of each other, right? No. There are so many differences here, and I have to go through and do them quickly. This is not going to be a long video, because this is something that's very simple and easy to figure out. Oh, I guess one of the other similarities is that they both are involved with demons. Basically, Kurama is a demon that's inside of Naruto. Meliodas is a demon himself. But let's just start off with that. Meliodas is a demon. Naruto had a demon sealed inside of him to save the country, or save the world, or whatever. That's already a pretty big difference there, as you have Naruto borrowing the powers of the nine-tailed fox, whereas Meliodas is a demon, so it's really all of his powers, some of it being supplanted by the demon lord, his father, who has given him powers as well. So, just talk about the clone stuff. Yeah, that is something that is not very comparable at all. It's just a very loosely based comparison. And when you get to the clones, well, Naruto's clones are a bit different. While there are arguments that they are weaker than the original Naruto, they're not that much weaker from what I've seen. Whereas each time Meliodas makes a clone, it gets a whole fractional, huge difference of weaker every single time he creates another clone. So Meliodas' clones are definitely different, and I just think it's hilarious when people think that Naruto created cloning. Really? You guys really think that the cloning battle techniques just originated in Naruto, which is a series that came out in, 2000? Was it 99? No. There was cloning in Dragon Ball, but Naruto doesn't get the shit of it being copy from Dragon Ball. And Dragon Ball was heavily based on Journey to the West, which is a book that was written in the 1300s or something like that, and there was characters of cloning techniques. There have been characters in Marvel and DC and Image Comics well before Naruto that used cloning techniques. So technically, you can't say it's copying from Naruto. Like, you can't say Meliodas, his technique is a ripoff from Naruto, when you could just, if you follow the same logic, Naruto is ripping off from other series, which I don't agree with. It's not a ripoff. But if you follow the same logic, you have to say that Naruto is ripping off from other people as well, which it's not, and neither is Meliodas and Nakaba Suzuki, who created 7 Deadly Sins. He's not ripping off from Naruto. Also, when it comes to their entire quests, Naruto's is extremely different from Meliodas. Meliodas wants to gather the 7 Deadly Sins, then after that happens, to defeat the 10 Commandments, then after that happens, to break the curse with Elizabeth and defeat the Demon Lord, and then now save his brother. Whereas Naruto's entire thing is he wants to be the Hokage to kind of prove himself to other people. That is extremely different character quests and character paths. It's not even a semblance to being close to each other. Meliodas doesn't want to be the king. He has no interest. He doesn't want to be a military leader, I guess, whereas Naruto wants to be the Hokage. Also, it's extremely different. When we see Meliodas, he's already the captain of the 7 Deadly Sins, the most powerful brigade in Camelot, or not Camelot, in Lioness, whereas Naruto is a little kid who's extremely weak. So they start at completely different points, and they progress at different rates. That even puts them further apart from Meliodas being a clone or a ripoff of Naruto. You also have the fact that their personalities, while a bit similar, are definitely different. Meliodas is more like if you combine Goku and Master Roshi. He's kind of got that Goku feel, but with that Master Roshi perviness as well. Whereas Naruto, I guess it's a bit similar because he is a bit of a perv, but it feels like he's more on the lines of being like a different character than Meliodas is. And when it comes to like the original comparison of their looks, they don't look alike really at all. Yeah, they're in the beginning two short boys with blonde hair, whereas actually Meliodas is a demon, and by the end of the series Naruto is tall, and if you compare them next to each other, they don't look alike at all. They really, really do not. Naruto has wind-based attacks, while Meliodas is a physical beast. He uses techniques like full counter, revenge counter, and then he will use the Hellblaze when needed, but they're very different. They fight very differently. You could argue that Naruto is a bit more of a tactical fighter, whereas Meliodas is he's tactical as well, but he's definitely more of kind of a unstoppable force. And like I said, it's just completely different. They have completely different character arcs. Meliodas has been getting reincarnated for every however so many years, making Elizabeth fall in love with him all over again just for the curse to happen again and to reset it over and over and over again. Whereas with Naruto's love interest, he is in love with Sakura for a long ass time and then eventually ends up with Hinata. So again, very different. When it comes to rivalries, Meliodas' big rivalry is with Ban. Their rivalry is based on a basically best friend / brotherhood in a squad-based way. They have a good, healthy rivalry where they do kind of butt heads, but they do it in a friendly way. Whereas with Sasuke, it was extremely toxic, and then Sasuke would leave. So it is, again, very different when it comes to a lot of different things. And when it comes to, if you talk about who trained them, Meliodas was trained by a high-level demon, Naruto was trained by Kakashi and Jiraiya. So he was trained by just in two completely different sets of ways. World of Seven Deadly Sins is very different from the world of Naruto, as the world of Seven Deadly Sins takes place in Britannia, basically England. The world of Naruto, pretty different world. While there is knights and ninjas, they are inherently different from each other. So yeah, I do definitely think that people should stop saying that Meliodas is a Naruto clone or a Naruto ripoff. He is definitely not. Like I said, if you just go over basically the main argument for people saying that they're both short blonde dudes, which only is relevant for the first part of Naruto because then Naruto gets taller, they are related to demons in a sense, or they have a tie-in with demons, but again, it's already different. Naruto has a demon sealed inside of him. Meliodas is himself already a demon. They can both do clones, but still, there are so many more differences, and even within their similarities, there is enough differences. Meliodas definitely looks more of like a Western, like an English hero, whereas Naruto doesn't really. He has that definitely more that Japanese style. But anyways, guys, that's really it for the video. Let me know your thoughts down below. Please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Peace out.